All right. Hello, everyone. This is part 2 of our thread review here. We asked people what buffs would they choose for their characters, how much better are they because of it. Last time we left off, we had shout out to Super Larry. He wrote like a manifesto. Like, I don't know what this guy was on, but I think he wrote like 4 or 5 tweets. I asked for one, by the way. Like, if we scroll to the top, you get to choose one reasonable buff, right? But Super Larry decided to write a novel and give us 16 buffs. So that's where we left off last time. So we're just gonna go through the rest of them for today, because I wanted to make sure I was thorough with this thread, and then I think the next thread, the next video like this that I do will likely be maybe involving rated team, which is like the sub goal. So I think that'd be a good place to extend. But anyway, let's get back into these buffs here, because I haven't looked at this thread in a while, and I'm sure some people are asking some ridiculous things. We got, let me zoom in a little bit more here. Maybe you guys can't see it as well as you need to. This might be a little better. Okay, make some Masu's 2143 X beam versions. Make some Masu's 214. I think we did this last time, actually. I think I remember seeing this one. But maybe this is where we left off instead. But I'm pretty sure I said like this is fine, but like, does it really make Zamasu that much better? Probably not. Like, to be honest, like, I think Zamasu, most of his issues come from like his neutral, right? So like, you can make it beam property and everything. Like, you can make orbs like a better mix-up tool and everything, but I don't think that helps. I don't think it really helps his neutral all that much. So, not that impactful of a change, I don't think. What's up, Deathblade? How you doing? If Black doesn't get new mixes, I'd like to see him get a move that's plus on block so he can do some frame trap and space trap shenanigans. Now, space trap, I don't know. I've never heard this term before. Have any of you in chat heard of this term before? I don't know what he means by space trap. I have no idea. I don't really know what he means by space trapping. It sounds futuristic though. So he says if Black doesn't get new mixes. Interesting. Okay. A move that's plus on block. So I'm guessing he's talking about a move that's plus on block. I wonder if he means like a special move or like a Bardock 236S. Maybe it's like what he had. I wish he would have got more into detail, like what type of move you'd want to be plus on block. Like if he's talking about like what type, like you want like a charge move, does he want just like an EX move to be plus on block? Because I don't really know. I don't know what would they make plus on block. You know, like what they'd have to give him a new move entirely for it to make sense. Because like there's no way you can make EX Slicer plus on block, right? What other moves does he have? He has instant transmission, his beam. I don't know, man. I'm not really sure how this manifests itself. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Black, I don't think he would want this over having a low. Or, you know, command grab being usable. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, did these get mixed up? Do threads like this get mixed up whenever you... Or does the order stay the same? Because I'm seeing some that I thought I did, but maybe not. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Fast fall for 17. What? He already has a fast fall. The 2-2S was his fast fall. It would enable him 2 movement options and make his wall jump much more safer than it is currently. Surely it would put him A+, borderline S-. 17 being the speed type character he is, it's quite fitting for him and would buff his neutral / mid. I don't think so. I disagree. I don't think, like, you can give him a fast fall, but I don't think it makes him that much better than he is. Like, a big problem with wall dive is that, like, anytime he does wall dive, you just super dash at him. What does he do? Right? I think this is still the same way. Like, even if he fast falls, like, you're still gonna have landing recovery. So I think, like, unless they gave him a fast fall that, like, didn't have landing recovery at all, I don't know. And, like, I don't know if that's reasonable. I don't know. This doesn't seem like that. I don't think it's that impactful of a change. Like, I don't think it moves into S-, personally. I disagree. I know we did this one. I think we did the Flocko one. I remember doing his. This one, like, I don't know about that one, man. Make Janemba's L command grab 18 frames. That's reasonable to you? And you don't think a 2L low would be reasonable because he'd be... So if you don't think a 2L low would be reasonable, then why would you think that L command grab being 18 frames is reasonable? Wait. What? If you think that a 2L is not reasonable, then why is an unreactable command grab reasonable? No. No, absolutely not. That guy's crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my lord. Alright, Goku Black gets one of these three things. 214S is made 4 frames faster, so that would be 27 frames? I think Goku Black's command grab is 31 right now, right? J236M works as an ender everywhere and at the first 3 rounds of hit stun decay. This change is a good one. This is a good change. I like this change. This is a reasonable change that makes sense. Giving him J236M anywhere, and that gives him SKD everywhere. And some characters already have that. Like that's fine. I think this is a good change. I think that's definitely that's a reasonable change that makes sense with the character. 214S 4 frames faster. I think 27 frames is still probably a little too slow for it to be a meaningful like mix-up tool. Probably. Like I think it's probably not. It's still not fast enough. So, like it's a reasonable change, but like I don't think this is that impactful. First one, I think this is much more impactful and reasonable at the same time. EX instant transmission lets you choose which side you appear in. Man. I mean, I guess that's fine, right? I guess that's fine. I mean, Janemba already gets to choose side, right? So him spending EX to choose side probably isn't that bad. I still don't think it's that good though. I still don't think it'll be that good. For like the purposes that Goku Black want to use instant transmission for is for mix, and like you could already do mix with instant transmission. You just need the super jump install. Actually, Obi Assassin right before he dropped Goku Black, he was doing some really messed up stuff with super jump installed teleport, and then he would float to either side for mix, and like people were getting smoked by it. So there was already a source there. It was just like, I guess it's less accessible is the way that I would say. So like, yeah, I mean, this change is fine, but I like the middle one the most. I like this change the most. The other two are fine, but I just don't think I don't think they're as impactful. Remove the EX flash on Black's H no, absolutely not. We're not removing the EX flash from anyone's EXs. No. 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 That breaks a rule. Like you can't break the rules of EX moves. Like that's ridiculous. Make it so it can go in front to you by holding down. Oh, so you want to choose side on instant transmission as well. That's fine. But not having an EX flash? No, absolutely not. If you could ask for anything, It would be to increase the range on Krillin 2M. Give it that Teen Gohan range so it can whiff, punish, reflex, and buttons off of M after M. He wants the 10 frame. He wants a 10 frame low to go as far as Teen Gohan slide. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Now I do agree that, like, you know, Krillin's like buttons are like pretty short. Except his M buttons. His M buttons are like actually pretty solid range for how small the character is. But 10 frame low that's Teen Gohan slide length? No, absolutely not. That's not reasonable. That wouldn't be reasonable on any character. Like that's just broken. Keep in mind they nerfed SSJ Goku 2M. And you're talking about a normal that goes further. 10 frame startup. No. But like maybe there's something else that they can do to like, because it seems like the solution, right? The main issue that Kylo has here is the anti-reflect situation. I think Krillin does have a good amount of trouble with anti-reflect, so like maybe there's something that can be done about that. But I don't think giving him a 10 frame Teen Gohan slide is the answer. Like, I think that's just pretty crazy. Because Krillin's already a pretty solid character, right? And like, I wouldn't want that button on any character. Like, come on. Like, that's kind of crazy. Wouldn't you just use 5M? Yeah, his 5M's really good. It's like 9 frames, I think. 8 frames. 8 frame 5M. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that's the buff that Krillin needs. But I do like that Kylo had a very clear like problem in mind. Problem was like the anti-reflect situation. So they're thinking about ways to like remedy the anti-reflect situation. And I like people that are thinking about like the issues that, like an issue that they've run into playing a character, and they're trying to address it. Now it might not always be in the most reasonable way. Like I don't think that this change is particularly reasonable, but I do like that the buff that you're asking for is addressing a problem rather than just like needlessly buffing something random that just like makes something broken, you know? So, all right. Does this count as one reasonable buff or multiple? Now, I want to say that most of the time, if you have to ask me, does this count as reasonable? Most of the time, it's not going to be reasonable, but we'll see. Krillin. 5SJS travels faster across the screen. That's the sorcerer, yeah, this thing. So these don't go full screen, right? The Krillin's 5S can't go full screen. Like it can't just be a linear key blast, can it? Like it has to angle up. Or is that wrong? Does anyone know? I don't think does it can go full screen? Oh, okay. Then is it really that slow? Its startup is good. 14 frames is pretty good startup on a key blast. Does he need that? I don't. You have to press 5S or 4S to angle it? Huh. I wonder if it really needs to be that much faster then. I don't know how I feel about that. J5SS recovers about as fast as Gotenks JS. Talking about like Gotenks 6S? Like J6S? The recovery's really long. That's fair. That's fair. Half the travel time necessary to go into ground pound version. This is definitely like three separate buffs though, by the way. Like Black NYC in case you watched this video, this is definitely multiple buffs. This is not just one. So your question is answered. Yeah, I think that like half travel time, like that's a lot. I don't know if that's really reasonable. This seems like a really crazy buff. Half the travel time, like that's a lot. That's a lot of recovery cut out. And I think that he means Gotenks J6S here, right? I don't think Gotenks' JS is like that crazy recovery wise. Yeah, 32 frames of recovery plus 3 forced landing recovery. Like I don't think that's that good. But I think J6S is the one that they're talking about. Pretty okay. This is the first time I've seen someone ask for so like there's been a decent amount of people that have asked for Krillin buffs. And this is the first time that we're seeing his 5S or his JS adjust, I think. I've never seen someone ask for that. So that's interesting. Thank you for the perspective, Black NYT. Not being able to vanish out of Jiren's counters. Yeah, I mean, this is just, I want my character to function correctly. Do I think it would actually make him high mid tier? I don't know if he'd be high mid tier. I think Jiren still has other issues, but I think his counter working correctly would definitely be really nice. But I think honestly, like I think it was intentional on their part. Like I don't think it's a mistake. Like, well, I don't think it's a mistake in terms of like, I think they intentionally are making it so that you can vanish out. I think they want you to be able to vanish. I don't think it's unintentional. It just feels really bad, right? Because the situation that Jiren gets put in is that if you counter something, then like you have to take a punish if the other person is paying attention. But to be honest, like that kind of goes hand in hand with like using the counter at the right time. I think the game is probably too Ki Blast focused. Like it's focused on Ki Blast and beams. So it's like if you make it so it's a complete checkmate on everything, I think that gets kind of out of hand. Yeah, if it was more like, if it was closer to Janemba's counter, then I think it would be fine. I think they should probably make it closer to Janemba's counter, because I think a lot of the issue that comes from it is the fact that it's coded as a grab. Yeah. So if they made the iframes more, that'd probably be better. Or at least make it so like maybe his invo lasts longer. So at least you don't get a free, like at the very least, like maybe make it so like if someone level 3s you for countering, you don't actually eat the level 3, like maybe you can recover it and block in time. Like I don't know. I don't know, but either way, like I think we can all agree something has to be done about Jiren's counters. Too much. Buff something from Blue Vegeta. He's at. This is not the point of this thread. I want to hear what you want to buff, not just buff this character. Whack boy. The heck. Oh wait, didn't we do this one? Tell command grab faster and make his J2 and let's get. Yeah, I think I commented on the fact that like Cell players always ask for more damage, as if that's the problem that the character has. It's like, come on, man. Think outside of the box. Okay. Android 17, 22S, 0 on block. What's 22S? Is that barrier? Is this barrier? T2S would actually be usable in a block string. Make 236S, 214S air dash cancel. Oh, power blitz charge. Okay. 0 on block. What is it right now? Minus 28? Really? Now, okay. All right. So here's the thing. Right? Now, forgive me, chat, but I don't think this is reasonable. I don't think making it 0 on block is reasonable. And the reason is because, first of all, keep in mind that that's a 28 frame buff. First of all. Second, keep in mind that the release of the 22S, right? The release of the 22S is plus on block. It's a +6 move. So if it's 0 on block, then like he's just gonna be able to throw this like nothing, like at all times. Like it just doesn't matter. Like you're just gonna be doing this all over the place, like every like I think that would get a little too ridiculous too fast. 0 on block I think is too much to ask for. If you want it to be less minus on block, then I think that's fine. I think minus 28's a lot, but 0, I think that's a little too much given what the actual like benefit, right? Because you get the charge, and then like you get a +6 move on block. Like that's like really good. So I think that's a little too much on that. 236S, 214S, air dash cancelable. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be okay. Would it be okay? It might be okay. I don't know. I think even if you give that to him, he still has the same issue, right? Where like anytime he goes in the air, you just super dash at him because like it's 17. Like what is he gonna do to you, right? Yeah, I don't know. This is like one of those that like I would have to see it play out to know just how crazy it is. Oh, but I still don't think, even if you give him it, I don't think he's a top tier. Probably moves up a little bit, but I don't think it's anything too insane. Make Beer's 2-6 orbs, beat Super Dash, but still lose to beams. Give it a black color on the inside. Tell the difference between normal orbs. This is an interesting change. A very interesting change. So only the EX orbs he wants to beat Super Dash. This is interesting. This is an interesting change. Beat Super Dash, but still lose to beams. So unique property on spend. If you spend the half a bar, you get a unique property. I think that's fine. Probably. That's probably fine. It's what EX orbs summons what, 2, right? 2 orbs. I'm kind of okay with the change, honestly. Especially, I think this is like, this tells me that this person actually thinks. Like, not only did he propose a change, but he actually addressed what I was gonna say next. Is like, I think that there needs to be some type of visual indicator for the non-super dashable orbs. And yeah, like you could definitely distinguish it with color. I think this is a good change. This is good. Good stuff, Boone. I really like that. You wish 16's 214M, 214H would be able to go through Key Blast. Actually, the 16 player that we have in this community would ask for the same thing. He asked for projectile invul on 214H, I think it was. I think that's what Vermeer asked for. Yeah. I don't know. 16's scary, bro. He's scary even now. Character needs no buff whatsoever, but make Basiku's beam hit multiple times. Yo, relax over there. I would buff Gogeta, given that he has a lot of tools. Some of his attacks have slow startups, like his spinning 2M should be a lot faster, and the startup on his Kamehameha wave is disrespectful. Is it? So 5S is 20 frame startup, which is quite good if I remember correctly. Standard beam startup is, oh, okay, I guess it is a little slower. Interesting. Okay, so it's 20 frame startup opposed to 18, but it is, keep in mind that this is a normal. So this also gets like vanish, cancel property and whatnot. But let me check the other one just to make sure. So what's the fastest this can be then? 34. Well, no, this is the attack afterwards. But what's the? Why doesn't it tell me? Because you can just do straight up pulls into beam, right? So why doesn't it tell me? Why doesn't it tell me what the startup properties are on that? Yeah, welcome back, Alpaca. Good to see you, bro. I don't know why it doesn't tell me. Probably because Dust Loop sucks. But this isn't Faint. Faint is whatchamacallit. This is if you don't do beam at all. I'm trying to see, like, if you just do 236S with Gogeta and let the beam rock, what's the startup on? That's what I'm trying to see, but this doesn't tell me. Take a look at this changes again. Spinning 2M would be a lot faster, so let me look at his 2M as well. 15 frame startup. I don't think that. I don't think a lot faster. So like, if he's saying a lot faster, that tells me that he wants it to be like what, like 11 frames, 12 frames, because it's 15 right now. There's no way you can convince me that a normal that goes that long should be that fast. Like, and it's a low as well. Like, I think this is unreasonable. The 2M buff I think is unreasonable. Of course, I would have loved for him to tell me exactly how many frames he wants it to be. Oh my goodness. What the? Anyway, yeah, I don't know why it doesn't tell me like frame data on that, but I don't think it's criminal. Like I don't think it's disrespectful, right? It's two longer frames. It's 2 frames longer than like the standard beam startup. Like, I don't think that's, how is that disrespectful? 236S beam is 34 frame startup. Okay, now that I could see, like, I could see why you're mad about that. I wonder how fast it would need to be like impactful though, you know? If it's 34 right now, like maybe if it was like 26, 28, something like that. Yeah, so I guess he must have meant clone beam then. So yeah, I mean that's a fine change, I think. But I think 2M should stay the way it is. Frieza doesn't have. Khalil responded to that one. You know what was wait, what? Oh, this one? Oh, yeah. Some BS. Frieza doesn't have a 214 LMH move. You'd give him a new type of special for that input. Maybe a command grab that puts opponents in a ball that he kicks around a few times. Absolutely not. Keep in mind that Frieza already has, I'm pretty sure Frieza has the most moves in the game right now. Like, if you go and look at Frieza's move list, like, look how many moves he has. It's a lot of moves. He has a lot of moves. I think he has the most moves in the game. So yeah, no. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Command grab would make him too much. He'd be like Broly 2. It'd be stupid. It'd be really dumb. You'd say to make Frieza's 2-2S have Ki Blast property? It already has Ki Blast property. It already does. Oh, I mean, if it didn't, it would make it so like if you use it to get out of a bad situation, you don't get super dash punished. Only on certain angles though. It'd probably be okay. Make S Broly's, yeah. He said make S Broly's 2M jail so you can't jump out but only reflect. This is so BS. Like, how could you ever think that this is reasonable? How? How could you think that that is reasonable? How? Like, that's insane to me that you would comment that and think that that's reasonable. What? Get out of here. No. SSJ Goku. Give back the 2M. Videl reflect. Make his 2L 8 frames. Or let him can cancel? Am I learning a new term? What's a can cancel? I don't know what a can cancel is. Out of his 5L into other normals mid-animation. 5L change is fine, I think. 2L 8 frames? I think for a slide that's probably a little much. 8 frames on a slide 2L like that? I think that's too much. I think it's too much. It's when you want to cancel a move but you throw it out like an idiot. Maybe it's a typo, yeah. Maybe he started to type cancel and like autocorrect smoked him or something. But I think the 2L buff is too much for how far it goes. And the 5L thing's fine, I think. That'd be cool. Fix the Ki Blast bug. Yes, 100%. Faster 5H or let him reverse feet into 2Ls for mediums. No, absolutely not. This is fine. This is not. No, absolutely not. You want him to be able to reverse beat into that 2L? No. No. Sorry. That to me is ridiculous. Take the ability away to vanish Cooler's level 3. This is a good change because, like, unlike Jiren, Cooler's is a level 3. So, like, I do think it's silly. Well, actually, you can only vanish Cooler's level 3 if it's Ki Blast interacts, right? Like, you can't do it on physical hits. You can 2H it. Yeah, if they take away the ability to 2H and crouch it, then I think it's fine. Vanishing it, I think being able to vanish it on Ki Blast is fine. Yeah, if you level 3 counter a Ki Blast or an assist, then I'm okay with you getting vanished. But they should make it so you can't crouch or 2H it. On like, you know, those interactions. Also make Goku's Black 2L hit low. No. I mean, like, it's whatever. Like, character still sucks. Fix God Slicer. This is vague. I don't know what you mean by fix God Slicer. I have no idea what you mean by fix God Slicer. I'm sorry. You want to play the character so bad, but just can't find a reason to. I see. Most of the time, whenever I ask Goku Black players why they play him, they say it's because it's the pink hair. So, I don't know. Don't know if this counts as one buff, but please just revert all of Hitch changes between season 2 and 3. Why? So for the record, guys, like, most of the high level hit players that I talk to say that he's about the same as he was in season 2. He just lost the route. I don't know, bro. Like I don't think I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to ask for. Probably the damage scaling. Yeah, I don't know, man. I could think of a few, but Frieza, remove the minimum distance on 2-2S. What? You want it to be like a true teleport? No. I think that's actually strictly worse in a lot of cases. So like the best use case for Frieza 2-2S right now is post vanish situation. So if someone vanishes and they're +2, you can 2-2S and get out, right? You can just escape the situation. If it doesn't have a minimum distance, then you're gonna 2-2S and you're gonna still be right on top of them. And which is not where you want to be. You like the fact that it like gives you the space. It's also harder to punish because of that as well. Give him a normal air dash while golden so he can still cross up JL. Nah. I actually think that golden Frieza movement is like a balancing factor. I like having the long air dash and everything. It's just hard to control sometimes, but I think that's like what we accept for the move. Remove projectile property from 2H. This is a good change. This is a good change. If this happens, then I don't mind playing Z Broly matchup at all. Not even a little bit. It would still be hard, but if we're full screen, you can't put shield on and then just super dash at me. Which I would be fine with. So, like, this is a great change. The other two are, like, interesting. Like, I haven't seen anyone else ask for these changes either. But I think, like, it's greedy. It's greedy to ask for him to get a normal air dash so he can still cross up JL. When he can do so many other things because of the air dash, you know? Like, he can do ID and then ID back in the original direction, and then quintuple overhead you off of it. Like, I don't know. I think the amount of things that the air dash gives you, like, pretty valuable if you know how to use them correctly. So I feel like it's a little greedy to ask for this, but it's okay. It's not unreasonable. Like, it's not an unreasonable thing. Interesting change would be making. Oh, he's talking about 16. Okay. Interesting change would make his 2-6MH have projectile invo like Cooler's 3H. Frieza's 2H is a projectile, yeah. So you can't, when Z Broly does his projectile shield, you can't 2H him. Why would this be fine though? It's not the worst thing, I guess. You want it to be like frame 1 projectile invo? Or like... He said, Jesus Christ, no. That's hilarious. That's actually mad funny. This interaction is really funny to me. I don't know why. Oh, this is so funny. I already have an issue. I have an issue from like a fighting game perspective with command grabs going through projectiles. I don't know how I feel about this one. If I were to let this rock, it would have to be the H version. It would just be H version if we were to give it to him, I think. It's like okay. It's not as bad as some people think it is. I still think he's gonna have a really hard time though. I still think he's gonna have a really hard time, especially if the projectile. It depends on like how early the projectile invul comes out. That's also like a pretty big deal. If it's like frame 1 projectile invul, that's like a pretty significant. Pretty significant. I thought 16s were gonna ask for him to have like actual key blast, but you know, not bad. Adjust his A assist. Who? Oh, this must be Frieza. Adjust his A assist so that it either tracks better or covers more ground to get rid of the dead zone. Frieza A assist is already really good. I seem to be a vocal minority on this subject. Some people seem to think that assist is not crazy. I think it's actually pretty insane. Though I do think that they should give it back its old block stun. The 3 frames getting shadow nerfed is like pretty stupid. But like there are use cases that make it not tracking better in certain situations. Cause like the way that tracking works in Dragon Ball, like a lot of things that track in Dragon Ball are easy to make miss. Cause the tracking is like not like super good, right? At least like whenever I call Frieza assist, the thing about Frieza assist, to me, I like the consistency, right? I like being able to say like, no matter where, like I know the distance that it gets called at, so I know it's always gonna be there for me. Always. I like the consistency of it. So I wouldn't like it to track, but I can see why you asked for it. Covers more ground to get rid of dead zone. No. People are asking for A assist to be EX pillar. Do you guys know how unplayable this game would be if Frieza's assist was EX pillar instead of M version? Think about that. No. It's okay, we have C assist. This would be better than any C assist, free. Because it doesn't have the extra cooldown, and it actually covers the whole screen, and it's unreactable. Like, yeah, no. I don't like that one. Improve Piccolo's tracking on JLL2. The recent buff to it sometimes causes it to overshoot when using it in neutral. Okay, take a look at this video.
Alright, FT Monster here.
Okay. Got intro vids. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is a really nice quality of life change. This actually happens to Frieza too. I think it happens a lot with characters with multi-hit air normals. The auto combo tracking is like really weird on them sometimes. You just miss. It's happened to me with Bardock even. So yeah, great change. I like it. Totally reasonable and nice quality of life change. I think that this should just be fixed in general for anyone that has multi-hit air normals. Like the auto combo tracking should just work as intended. Like it's silly to me that we still have things like this happening, you know, 2.5 years into the game's release. The life, rather. Make Janemba's 236X head invul from frame 4. It'd be nice to have a super dash counter in the air after his air key blast because they're so slow. Is this Slash? What? This is Slash, right? Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I admire the enthusiasm. There's no way you're giving that move head invul. No. No. You'd also like is J2M being special cancelable for solo Hell's Gate Oki in the corner. Now this is an interesting change. This is an interesting change. Much more. This is unreasonable in my eyes. This is like more reasonable. Might get a little ridiculous. Janemba's already really strong. But I do think that his Hell's Gate leaves something to be desired. Like its use cases are not as variable as people would like them. So this would be an interesting concept. If it was only cancelable into Hell's Gate Oki, into Hell's Gate, I think that's an interesting change. This is pretty cool. I like that one. Almost makes me forget about this, but hell no, you're crazy. You're crazy if you make that frame for Aaron Bull. That means you get this means you get OS'd anywhere on the screen. Like, no. You know, a lot of people talk to Gogeta buffs, but give less recovery frames for his beams. Okay, that's fine. I'm down with that. Fine with that. Make Goku Black's command grab as fast as Z Broly. No. No. If you give Goku Black a 17 frame command grab, give one to SSJ Goku too. And we'll see how you really like this game. This is ridiculous. It's crazy to me that you think that buffing a command grab to be Z Broly speed is reasonable. Like, cause that tells me that you think Z Broly's command grab is reasonable. Z Broly's command grab is not a reasonable move. It's not. It's just I hope people don't think it is, because it's really not. It's not a reasonable move. So, oh my god. Okay, make Ginyu 5M safe on block. So he just wants it to be -5 instead of -6? Yeah. No, I mean that's not unreasonable. No, this is fine. Why? Yeah, this is a fine change. Why would this not be reasonable? It's literally buffing by 1 frame of block advantage. That's all it is. It's already -6. You make it -5, then it's safe on block. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Ginyu's buttons are pretty bad, so that's a fine change. You think for Beerus you want less recovery on held orb? Okay, that would make him take his actions back really quick and neutral. In combos, he gets to do new routes and better stagger pressure. I wonder just how fast she wants the recovery to be then. Total 33 right now. Held orb on block is -2. In neutral, yeah, in neutral I think having it be less recovery is fine. But like, it's already -2. -2 is really good. -2 on block is like really, really strong. Yeah, I don't really know how they would code that though. They make the recovery different on whiff than in a block string. I'm not really sure. It's like, I think it's an okay change, but I think like if you lessen the recovery, then an added consequence of that would be making it like even better on block than it already is, making it like it would be like even on block. It's like, I think that would be unreasonable if that was an unintended consequence of it, but I like where your head's at. Like, I think the ideology here is good, but I don't know how it plays out. Make Zamatsu's 5-ace hit crouching Gotenks. I mean, sure, the character still sucks. I think. The character still sucks. Also, this picture's cursed. Give 16 his meter build back. Okay. -5 5M or being able to do 2L 2L on a string. Wait, can 16 not link 2L 2L in a combo? Is that a thing? I guess it's not a real Gatling then, huh? So 2L Gatling. That's an interesting concept. That's a very interesting concept. Very, very, very interesting. 5M being -5. Either one of those changes just makes the stagger game better, which is fine, I think. Meter build back might be kind of ham. Give Piccolo sliding knockdown. Hell no! What? No! No! No. No. Come on, man. Give Vegito 2S projectile immunity at the same time as Jiren's 2S. How fast is the projectile involved? I think that's too much though. The 2S is the spirit sword thing. That's too much. This is too much. I think this is too much. I also don't think it's that relevant. I don't think Vegito's problems stem from this. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Remove landing recovery from J214M for 818. That's the 17 call where he like does the overhead smash that knocks you to the ground, right? No. I'm gonna say no. The only reason I say no is because they've continually been nerfing stuff like this. So like there's a lot of characters that have gotten things like this nerfed, right? So if you bring this back, then Bardock 236M landing recovery has to go. Android 21 air command grab landing recovery has to go. So if that change comes with those consequences as well, then sure. But like in a vacuum alone, I don't think that's reasonable. I'm all for more mix though. Blue Vegeta have less startup frames with his 236S. I mean, this is fine. It's already fast though. Like, people don't know. It's already 9-frame startup on the hand hitbox. That's really fast. Now, I'm sure they mean like the actual active, like the shot itself. But I think because it has the 9-frame hitbox, I think the move is like fine. It's only really not fine on an assist, on the assist. But I think like the actual move, like when Blue Vegeta's doing 236S, I think it's fine. I think it's a fine move. Give Trunks better frame data. No! Why? What? Trunks players are becoming some of the biggest cappers, bro. Why? No. Like, what? Get out of here. Vegito can't be level 3'd after he counters someone. This is a system thing. I also think the tracking on Vegito's counter is kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I just want to point that out. Like, the range and the tracking is like too much. In my opinion. Make S Broly L Earthquake SKD. I think this is a nerf. I think. I actually think this is a nerf. When you give moves SKD like that, it like messes with routes. I think that's a nerf. 21, make her command grab 5 bomb SKD? Oh, maybe dive bomb? This might not be reasonable. I've seen a lot of people ask for this. I actually, like, part of me really thinks that this is not a reasonable change. Cause like, you gotta keep in mind that like, dive is already a move, like, the command grab dive, that means we get SKD and direction choice every single combo. That's like a lot. That's a lot. But like, I know why they say this. Honestly, the way to just make it so like when she command grabs someone, you hold a direction and she throws them in that direction instead or something. You're gonna head out? Alright, take it easy, Alpaca. Thanks for stopping by. Base Goku, give him for frame advantage off. Oh, more frame advantage off of Air Kame. Oh, he fixed it down here. Like, okay, I guess. We already talked about that. Weird change for Baseku. I think it's too strong though. I think it's too strong for Baseku. Definitely can do 236L in the air. She would have an actual air game. I've never heard someone ask for this actually. I've never heard someone ask for you to be able to do fireball in the air as 226L is the green orb that she throws. This is interesting. This is actually a very interesting change. Very, very interesting. I think it's fine. Like, we know how we feel about beams and neutral in this game, so this would be treated as such, but that's fine. I do think Kefla's weakness is her air game, so yeah. Give Krillin's light after image its season 1 properties. I have no idea what this means. I have no idea what this means. I don't know what properties that they had in season 1 to be buffing or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. With 236M, no, he specifically said 214L. So she would only get the straight shot. Sorry, I can't adjust this one because I have no idea like what this is asking for, actually. Let's start up under 2M, 16 frame moment, which is slower than SSJ 2M and a goddamn reflect. Videl 2M, 16 frames. And she can't, the problem that I remember people saying is that she can't jail. She can't jail into her 2M, like at all, right? Or, did she do 5M 2M? It does go pretty far though, right? It hits in combo but doesn't jail. Yeah, so honestly, like if I'm being real, the biggest problem with Videl and SSJ Goku 2Ms is that it doesn't feel fluid as far as characters go in this game. Like, it's really weird to me that so many things in this game are like universalized, right? So many things are homogenized across characters, but then you have these characters that can't like deal into their 2M in conventional block strings. It just makes the characters feel really bad, right? It just makes them, it feels like gross. It feels gross. And I feel like no character should feel that way. If that's like the design philosophy that you're going, the design philosophy you're going with characters in the game is that like so many things are the same. There shouldn't be these characters that just feel gross because they can't jail into their 2M like that. Like, I think that's oversight. I don't know if less startup. I guess less startup is the only way to make it like better than it. I don't know how fast it would need to be though. It goes really far though. And she does have alternate string options as well. But like I am okay with people asking for this because like I said, the characters don't feel fluid. So yeah, I don't really know. It would depend on how this manifests itself, but I do think that characters should feel fluid and not feel gross to press buttons with, you know. Not character specific buff, but I'll add back double level 1. It's pretty obvious who that'll help. This is a bad change. The reason that this is a bad change, so I love double supers, right? Like, I really love double supers. I think they were really fun, but with the state of the game and the way that things are, I think it would get out of hand really, really fast. And most of the time, the double super buffs help the top tiers more than anyone, right? Think about who double supers benefit most. Like Kid Buu, Bardock, and Gohan. Like, these characters that are already really strong. And it makes the gap between them and the characters below them larger, in my opinion. It does open up some niche, right? Like, everyone will always talk about Tien, like, oh, I want to be able to Tien double super with people. No, Tien doesn't need that because he already has a level 2. And his level 1 already does 1,000 damage, and he has Chaozu level 3 that does like 2,000 damage, so like that's not really healthy. Solar Flare for Krillin +2 on block. This is not reasonable. Are you insane? +2 on this? -2 is already broke. Like, this move is already really good. Like, really, really good. -2 in Dragon Ball FighterZ is really strong. Extremely strong. +2? No, absolutely not. Double tri-beam damage from season 1. No. SSJ Goku 2L hits low as the buff you want. Broken. Don't do that. It's really lazy is the main thing, right? It's really lazy. It's really lazy. Don't do that. DBS Broly's super armor for his command throws. Absolutely not. Oh my god. What is wrong with you guys? Make SSJ Vegeta plus off of dive kick. So this is like, now I don't know if you can make this move plus already as it is. I don't know. You might be able to. I'm actually not sure. It can be 0, it looks like. It can be 0 depending on the height. Okay. So it can be 0 at max range, but the higher you are, the more minus it is. If it could go up to like +1, like if it was +1 like perfectly spaced, then I think that's okay. Otherwise, it's too much, I think. But yeah, if it could be +1 if it was perfectly spaced, then I think that's fine. Fine change. You just want the air level 3 confirm in the air back. The air level 3 confirm in the air back for 21. It's like, I mean, fine, but like, doesn't need it. Make Frieza 214S a bit quicker. Let's look at Frieza. I'll look at Frieza. Yeah, the air one in the air. 33 frame startup, +2 on block. So, like, yeah, I think it's fine. It can only be a little bit faster though. Like, it could get out of hand really quick. I think the better buff for discs is to make them. Honestly, the buff that Frieza really wants is for discs to be +4 instead of +2. But like, if it was a tiny bit faster, then it's okay. The hits on JM and his 5H needs a little tweaking. This JM is fine, I think. I don't mind JM. 5H is like coded really weirdly because it transitions between being a physical hit and a projectile hit. So like, if they fix the inconsistencies with it, it would be really nice. Make Bardock H. No. No. I play Bardock. No. Are you crazy? Half bar EX Lariat jail into Vanish? No. Reverting hits 2L back to season 2. They changed hits 2L in season 2? What's up, Avenged? I don't really know. I don't really know what its properties were season 2. Like, I don't know what they changed on 2L. Yeah, I'm not really sure, so I can't really comment. Super Broly get Why? Why? This is dollar bill too. Why? Why do people think that this is reasonable? Do they not know that Super Broly's already broken? I just don't get it. I don't understand. Give Janemba a 17 frame command grab. No, unreasonable. Give Piccolo a Ki Blast. He would be so much better as a solo character. This is interesting. If you gave Piccolo a single Ki Blast, just a single full screen Ki Blast, and you made Orb like 4S or something, or some other like command input, that's an interesting concept. That's a very interesting concept. Definitely don't give him rapid Ki Blast. Like, definitely not. But a single Ki Blast? He has a lot of inputs, yeah. He already has a lot of inputs. Might run into an issue with that. It's an interesting concept, though. Literally just Zamasu 5S hitting crouches and maybe being a tad faster. Why is no one asking for rapid Ki Blasts for Zamasu? Why are people focused on 5S hitting crouchers? Just ask for rapid Ki Blasts. Because that's what he needs. Oh yeah, like what if like if a single tap would be a Ki Blast? What if like single tap 5S was a Ki Blast, and then if you held it for any amount of time, then it turns into Orb? I'm not sure how that would play out. Remove landing recovery on... No. We already talked about that. Oh, right. I forgot. Orb is 2 to 6S. Oh, I forgot. I keep thinking it's a Ki Blast input. And probably because it's Ki Blast property. This is not reasonable. 18's already a good character. I don't know why y'all be bugging. They already gave you guys 214H. Make Nappa JS faster and bigger. Make 236S go full screen. This doesn't change much. It's still a beam. JS faster and bigger. How slow is Nappa JS? $23 frames. Okay. I could be okay with that being faster. I'm down with that. Give Basku Air Kaioken. Shout outs to Ivan. I love Ivan. He's amazing. Give Videl Reflect and make Dodge T2S. This is... Yes. Of course. Yamcha with Z Broly armor. I'm about to block this guy. The Dell 236X be a low crush. What's 236S? Oh, the kick thing? Okay. Not the change that she needs, but an interesting one. Make 16's Ki Blast -5 on block. -10 right now. Okay. 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 Alright. I'm down. A little bit of fuzzies. Fuzzies are still in the game. Someone has to tell him. It's not gonna be me though. You can still fuzzy people in the game. Why would you want to give 3H armor? Why don't people... people are so focused on making the broken parts of their characters more broken, but no one asks for things to cover the character's weaknesses. If I were playing cooler, I would ask for rapid Ki Blast. Why would you want to give 3H armor? Silly. Android 21 JL has a better hitbox to hit lower. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Fuzzies are still in. Yeah, you just need a high block. You need a high block stun assist that hits single time, like Bardock B, base QA, stuff like that. S Broly L and EX command grab be 22 frames. We're not buffing S Broly's command grabs. You're out of your mind. Give Cooler a low 2L. This is fine. Probably. This is probably okay. Make this fucking swagger. Make Bardock spin a DP. Absolute nutter. Universal change. Remove dash run momentum from all 2H inputs. This will help characters like Broly to. So this is thoughtful. This is a thoughtful change, but it also nerfs some characters. So I don't know how I feel about this. It helps these characters, which makes sense because he literally played Tien Cooler, right? But I think other characters like having the momentum. It just really depends. No. This is vague. What does this tell me? Buff Adele 100%. Thanks. That's not a change. Buff PyCon. I'm in a coma. Vegito, 236S can no longer be super dashed. Hell no! What? You're out of your mind. Vegeta gains an additional level 3 and turns into Majin Vegeta, buffing his damage and speed significantly. His Final Flash level 3 is also swapped with Final Atonement when Majin. Yeah, the 236S is the key blast that is used as his assist. Absolutely dumb like, there's no way. This is not reasonable. This is, you just want a Majin Vegeta install. Like, that's whatever. H after image gives meterless follow-up similar to SSJ Goku or Teen Gohan. H after image gives meterless follow-ups. Is he talking about like wall bounce property? Because SSJ Goku only has H Tatsu that gives meterless follow-up. EX Punch doesn't give meterless follow-up. So that must be what it means. And Teen Gohan EX Kick? Okay. Probably only 2L or 5H. H after image being a combo tool? How fast is it though? Might be a little too insane. "32 frames. You let it rock, and it's plus on block. Might be a little ham. I think he's talking about Goku EX Punch has that follow up if done really high in the air. But then he also mentioned King Gohan. Huh. It's interesting. It's interesting. Because he said probably only 2L or 5H. I'm thinking he means grounded. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think H after image is already a really good move. A really good move. But it's odd change to ask for. Give Super Saiyan Goku his leg back. He already has it. Revert 16 meter game. Give 17 the ability to bear. Yeah, like what the? This is not. By the way, this is not reasonable. Not reasonable. Make Goku Black 2L a low or give him any extra low. He only has one low. Mixing people with this man is hard, and if he's the last man standing in your team, have fun with only one low in your arsenal. I think there's a lot of characters with only one low. Right? Aren't there quite a lot of characters with only one low? Doesn't Trunks only have one low? Yamcha, yeah. And his low is really slow too. Yeah, I don't think that's really... I sleep. Vegeta frame data, yeah, we talked about that. 17 to have his Rekka follow-ups outside... Allowing 17 to have his Rekka follow-ups outside of 5L or M, or whatever the M scaling one is, and the barriers on whiff be safe. No. No. No whiffing barrier and being safe. Use your brain. 17 players just want to throw out stuff and not be punished for it. No. And then Mizi adjusts the... Yeah, already adjusted. Base Goku has a frame 1 reversal in the form of name of Meteor combination, and his idle pose is one from his intro. Oh, yeah, so what he wants here is for Kaioken to be frame 1, like actually frame 1 in Invul. Which I think is like... It's probably okay. I actually think that's probably it. Because like level 1 invulnerability isn't the same invulnerability as level 3. So you can like just like Bardock doing punch super, it's invul and startup, but you can always vanish out of it. Yeah, he just wants to have an actual reversal. No, we talked down here. He's talking about... Oh no, he wants it to be a level 3. Oh, I mean, that's fine. Either way. I think every character should have a reversal. A true reversal. So, that Ginyu change helped him a lot, actually. What's up, Faisal? For me, it's between restored Gotenks to Season 1. Bro, Gotenks is still ridiculous. I sleep. Or I want Majin Buu EX Butt Slam to have a choice of hard knockdown. I'll block you too. Give GT Goku back the range on auto combo. Yeah, his range on his normals are garbage unless you spend half a bar to use his special moves. If you don't have resources to GT Goku, you're kind of lost unless you dash up and backdash your way into slowly building up a bar. No, I think this is a balanced decision. I think this is fine. Like that's a clear design. Like they did that on purpose. They want you to have to use special moves to get in with GT. But that's fine. There's no problem with you having to spend meter. Because EX moves are half a bar. Like, you'll be fine. You got 2 picks for 16. EX dunks give hard knockdown again? No. Give his command grabs armor? No. Neither of those are reasonable. Give my guy Gogeta some love and make his 2L 10 frames. What is it now? 11? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Yeah, that's no big deal. Now make that shit 7 frames. 7 frames is not reasonable, by the way. Just in case you were wondering. 10 frames is reasonable, 7 frames is not. But like, light. So like, I actually think like, if they were to give GT back LL, then like, I would be okay with it. I don't think he needs it though. I think the character still functions just fine without it. So I adjust that some in here. Like, he's already strong. Like I said, GT is still mad strong. I don't think he needs it. Like, I don't think he needs the LL back. You just kind of gotta groove with the character more than you. Give Goku Black either a command low or make 2L low or shave a few seconds off the starter. Like, this is fine. Like, if you make the command grab like 27 frames, like, what did he ask for? 24 frames. what he asked. Yeah, Goku Black sucks. Oh no! What did I do? I lost my place in the thread. Alright. Gotta scroll a lot. Sorry, friends. But we don't like Goku Black around here, so hold that. Make Gotenks 236L MH beat Super Dash again. No! No, 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 no. EX Beyblade half a bar beating Super Dash would be unplayable. Unplayable. Don't do that. This makes up for his low dem. I want this to apply in a neutral scenario. This could help make up for his low damage. Whatever, bro. Kaioken frame 1 and base Goku level 3 do... You're asking for Spirit Bomb to do more damage? What? Kaioken frame 1, like I said, this is a fine change because you can always vanish out of it if they do it. So, like, that would be okay. Cyberman Command grab property. That's actually broken. There would literally be there'd be unblockables if they had grab properties. Like, this would be really broken. Like, really, really, really broken. Janembas 2L is now a low. I don't think he needs it. I don't think he needs a 2L. I don't think he needs a 2L low. Trunks definitely doesn't need a 2L low. 5S hit crouchers. Make a Gohan's 5S hit crouches. This is interesting. None of them. So this is like, I think this is the first adult Gohan change that we've seen, and I'm surprised it's not asking for him to get, you know, assist recovery on his strings again. 5S hit crouchers. This is kind of insane though, because it's plus on block, I think, right? Kind of insane. Yeah, I think it's plus 3. And because of the way that adult Gohan works, he can Gatling it out of his H's. So he could do a string and then 5S, and then you have to hold plus 3, and you would just have to you'd have to hold it over and over and over again. You're already scared of adult Gohan staggers. I think that would be too much. Ending combos with 214H gives you SKD anywhere. Make 214S work on crouched opponents for base Vegeta. No. Trunks low 2L or 5M minus 3. No. Trunks level 3 hits Vanish and 6M. What the fuck? What? What is going on? No. Goku 2M revert. Okay. Oh, this is the end. Buff Black's damage, which would probably be okay. Wait, it got 6 lights. Faisal, you have to understand that the community that we're in, alright? A lot of people, Dragon Ball is their first fighting game, and they don't know what is reasonable and what's not reasonable. Alright? They just want their character to be broken. That's what they want. They don't care about anything else. But anyway, that is the end of the thread here. So I want to give a shout out to anyone that took the time to answer the prompt. I like to do like polls and like questions for the community quite a lot on my Twitter, just to like get people engaged, get them thinking about the game, like really pick the brains of people. So I'm definitely going to continue to keep doing this in the future. If you are watching this on YouTube, because this will be uploaded on YouTube, I'd like to hear what buffs that you guys would like as well. We already did a part 1 to this video. This is now part 2. I think this is another hour-long video on top of the last one. So yeah, I did yours in the first video, I think, Demus. But if you are watching this video on YouTube, I'd love to hear in the comments like what changes do you want. Try to keep them reasonable, or else I'm gonna look at you like this. Okay? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that is the end of the video for today. The next thread like this is probably gonna be involving like team building. I already said that I was gonna do rate a team at 100 subs, so I'll probably do a YouTube video on that whenever that happens. So just keep a lookout for that.